Good morning, everyone. It's Mhorgrimm, and welcome back to the wonderful grim darkness that is Warhammer 40K's Rogue Trader. Just diving back in with Lord Captain Mhorgrimm. Let's just make sure I pick the right guy. Yep. Been doing some experiments with some of the other convictions to see about maybe doing a playthrough, since that has now been requested by 4 people privately. The issue is I would prefer to hold off until they do the releases of the expansions. Alright, so where was I? Yeah, it'd be nice to get rid of you. I don't trust you. You stay inside your navigator hole. Oh yeah, and I just done the Bloodborne web, hadn't I? Now, keeping her good at dodge is good. And we don't quite have an enforcer yet. We'll have to do that. Alright. Let's return to the bunker with our crew. Governor Menda. Greetings, your lordship. Assuming she's your bodyguard? I have other business. Alright. I am ready for my triumph.
Marching ahead.
Alright, let's talk to the Master Ceremonies. Speak. You will take the road now familiar to the starport. Body of the Heretic will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. Okay. Very Roman, this interlude. The dragging of your defeated opponent. Not sure I'd be a fan of that. Excellent plan. I'm ready to start my triumph. Mhorgrimm needs his image maintained. Evil repelling emblems, her corpse. Step away. Let's get in my Lehman Russ. Glory, the dynasty. It's my pleasure to protect the Imperium and all its honest inhabitants. May the light of the eternal terror shine on you all. Something is coming. Behold, behold, behold the final dawn. Yeah, that didn't go well for the Lehman Russ tank there. So it was like a crack grenade or something that took it out. We shall see. Just adjust my headphone here. There we go. For the ears. See, now this confuses me. Because if the sun was gone, how long would it take that light to travel before you realize it's gone? Like, it wouldn't be instantaneous like they're showing here. Like, you see the ships go by. Also, why is my ship hanging out by this star and not above the planet? Right. I'll go there. You can go there. You can go there. Henrik, you can go there. And my bodyguard goes there. Begin.
An exemplary strike.
And it begins. Oh. Are there any standing close together? Yes. And you two.
I shall not fail. The shadows will see it done.
Begin our furious hymn. Oh. Burn. None of you are terribly close to each other. Good shot. Pilot recall. Oh, Private Camille. Okay. critical hit. So let's tie down him. Put him down. Nice.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yeah, you ran into damaging terrain, so you no longer serve the ruinous powers. As an enforcer, that wasn't wise. Oh, but you killed someone, so that's okay.
Crush the evil.
We'll deal with the leader soon. Yes, stand closer together.
Follow my lead. Out of my way.
I am your doom.
No. I had hoped you stood close together. Well, hello there.
Reduced to dust. One fewer target.
Yeah, this ties down these ones.
Indeed.
Fire starter. You.
Done.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Okay.
High momentum.
High momentum. Oh. You. Leave Private Camille alone.
The omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
I must not falter.
Weapon at the ready.
Oh.
Chaos guides me.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Hello, friend.
Be gone.
Follow my lead.
Death to the weak.
Mmm.
Chaos guides me.
Follow my lead.
Break their morale.
Yeah, break their morale by running into the war.
Damage to bulk.
Follow my lead.
I bring ruin.
Excellent. Stand by that pillar. Oh, he'll sort you out. And plasma pistol time.
I know what to do.
position. Okay.
Vigilant.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
No, you don't. Wait to guess, what's going on? Captain Interference. Your Lordship, what are your orders? I've known civilians are fleeing in panic, and we can't get through the governor. I shall fear no darkness, for the light is in me. The great dance begins. Okay, good. Let's talk more action. Yep, sounds good. Da-da-da. We are en route to the starport. Starport, not starport. Disappearance. Everyone can come with us. Let's move out. So we need... There we go.
The web beckons.
Everyone to the starport. As we get to the starport, we evacuate. And the more people I can evacuate, the more crew I have. Because we use up lots of crew. As you've seen in the underdecks. Okay.
The glow of emergency beacons in the darkness is more familiar to me than the light of any star. Follow me, Domin. I will guide us.
You go there.
The world is crumbling. The star has gone out. And she is looking for the positives. The grit of a true Voidborn.
Nope. Okay, actually, you. There we go. Let's get there. You can block. You fight the demons. In position for other demons. You get there to help take that demon down as fast as you can. So we can concentrate on the stairs.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Do you now?
I said, so done.
Death to non-believers.
Mm-hmm. All standing close together. That's good. I like that. That is good.
Out of my way. Chaos guides me.
Okay, hold on. Just gotta answer a text message. Please hold. Okay, back. Right, sorry about that. You know what? And exploit.
Death to the weak. Ah!
Yeah, the toxin I'm gonna save. We're doing okay right now. If I hit him, I hit him. Chaos spawn. Sworn enemy. Oh, well, yeah. And
High momentum.
burn. That worked out well. Actually, let's do an heroic act on him.
Chaos guides me.
$27, huh? Okay, this will make the block.
I am your blade and shield.
Okay. Not quite. Alright, we need to take care of these clowns. Getting their attention.
Easy. Contemplate your weakness.
That was a good
serve
shot.
the ruinous powers.
Yeah, as long as you guys keep gathering close together, that's good news for me. No, we'll sort you out. Yeah, your grenade, less than useful.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Pascal can do a good job of blocking. Yeah, our... Let's get that veil down a bit.
For the throne's glory.
A tactically sound approach.
Now if I back off... There we go.
High momentum.
Start working your way back, friend. Okay, let's see. What can I try and put down? What's 27, 27? Nope, we'll put you down.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
You.
Death to non-believers.
Vengeance will be swift.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want a psychic phenomena to happen. So... Oh, hello.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Let's set this in motion.
Out of my way!
I am your doom.
Didn't expect it to hit. Just see here. Hold on. That's better. Keyboard stopped working. I did the classic. Have you tried turning it off and on again? The answer? Yes. Yes, I did. All right. Okay. No. Shouldn't leave. The Inquisitor behind.
I'll take it from here.
Is that everyone? Yep, that's everyone. Nope, can't get in there.
Onward to victory.
The aurora of the morning and the aurora of the evening. To the starport.
The anarchy at the starport will distress the hallowed machine spirits of the Voidcraft, rendering them deaf to all litanies of placation. The shuttle we use for the evacuation must be handled with caution.
With all due respect to your faith, Haneman, if we find a working shuttle, we will worry about restoring the machine spirit's equilibrium once we're back on board our ship.
Sounds like a good plan.
Challenging me was a mistake.
I will take you down.
Let's start. Okay.
Let's make it quick. Hold on.
As
Start
a
clearing a path.
command. Trust me.
Oh well. And him. And him.
I'm here, maggot.
Out of my way!
There is only death. Yours or mine.
Let's get to it.
Okay. Ow.
Grey hair, sure hand.
Right.
Here we go.
Scared yet?
Not yet, no. Especially when you do that.
Let's get to it.
Him. And him. And them. Galado.
Let's make it quick.
Sure.
Hold on. Out of my way. Let's get to it.
Not a bad
Here
shot.
we go.
Thank you. Him. Him.
As the
Yeah.
Emperor commands, I act.
Put some wounds into them.
A colossal mistake.
Yeah. Take out the sharpshooter. Now we can all concentrate on one guy.
Let's get to it.
Oh, there's two guys left.
Death comes in silence.
Oh, there he is. That was quick. What is happening in the starport? Panic and heresy. People are ready to crush each other to shuttles. Where's the governor? I don't know. He waited for you under to burn the heretic spotting to conclude. When the sun went out, he panicked and ran. Those wounds look bad. Let me offer you first aid. It appears your investigations hit a dead end. I commend your resolve. Okay. Speaking ship, we hired is turned to on left orbit, so we must turn to request. Take my squad well. Your people may come with us. Get to the shuttle first, we'll be right behind you. Cargo. 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 Hot shot. Also cargo. Wasn't there like another sniper rifle we just picked up? Split. And we're getting out of here.
stay sharp.
What's going on in here? Why are there guards? Well, the nobles evacuate, we're all gonna die. As the end of days come. In a way, yeah. Okay, so we have mass panic. Examine the people in front of the shuttle. Some of the nobles are paralyzed with fear. Sergeant, where are the people I sent? They went back to your shirt. Good people, they helped us out, unlike these people. Right. Nope, you've said your piece. We don't have time for this. Malagar, now is not the time to massacre each other. You're acting like thinking, Kree. It is your duty to help anyone you can. They're just such, I don't know, comically evil. Yeah, you go there, you go there, you go there, and you go there. Begin! You really don't like the Mechanicus, do you?
Make it quick.
Integrity failure.
Show me what you can.
Let's get to it.
You guys are an issue. So let's make sure this word bearer doesn't get the help he needs. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's see. Back Android for me. Healing for me.
No foe too great.
Okay, him I need to take down. Purge soul. Sworn enemy. The Emperor protects. And let's make Pascal a little stronger.
Throne take you.
High momentum.
Not in range, okay? And you are also my sworn enemy. %31 chance. Nicely done.
For the dynasty.
All right. Purge soul.
I'll do it.
If I can get her there.
Running binary code.
Analyze enemy. Analyze enemy. Well, hello there. You're trying to escape, or you're destroying my means of escape.
High momentum.
Doubt is for the weak.
Is this hurting you, Aurora? Space Lord Master is going to be in a bad way soon. Let's take him down.
A costly mistake.
Out of my way!
You're opposing a member of the Inquisition. Oop.
Here we go! Let's get to it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's take him out. And now you.
Death is a blessing.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Really? Chaos Space Marine, you've seen worse than. Say goodbye. No. Didn't go well for... Gem of Dark Vitality. All right. Methodical codes of trail of blood. A bounty hunter chooses next target before the previous one was realized it's dead. Critical hits, defense reduction, killing key targets. I think we'll be... What's this one do? Bounty hunter. You are a vanguard. You are an arch-militant. You are an overseer with a silver skull. You arch-militant. Oh, assassin. Let's see. You are an executioner. To the Void Ship Bridge. Select all. Yes. Thanks, Stanley. I want to hear what happened to the sun. Number of ships broke, black creations of inhuman make, amalgams of sharp angles and edges. The Xenos made it vanish. Drakari. Xenos, the enemy of humanity. Okay. Like all Xenos. Are the Xenos in league with the occultists? Okay. What is the current situation on board? Okay. What is happening on the planet? Uprising everywhere. Why didn't she send a shuttle? Do we have any taking the planet? No, with no sun, there's no point. We're going to save as many as we can. Save the Holy Relic. Your life is more valuable. The world is doomed along with it. Okay, yeah. The world's dying. So you want exterminatus. You want exterminatus. The others want to run. We cannot try to at least evacuate some. Who can we evacuate? The nobles. Save the nobles. No, what I must do is I see fit. The Makos fusion reactor. Bridge is in upheaval. Okay, what's going on? Why can't we jump or dive into the warp? Magus, don't you in control? Oswald, this is your ship in your temple. Start acting like it. Admirably done. Okay. I'll step up to Cogitator. Servants of the Machine God command. I must inform perfect saves you some will work acceptant if this. A minor deviation. Deviation sounds a bit dubious. Oh. Right. Okay, so it would take a long time. We are just... dynastic blood. Okay, so we need my blood. Into the gargoyle. What does that all mean? By my authority. Okay, Meeks will clean the data crypts of the warp engine. Da 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 da. Let the mechanism wake to purity. Is everything all right, Magos? massive errors in the warp sensor calculates destroying the data repositories. Stab true, stab false. Query, what query? Rescue, yes, rescue. Registering warp extent. Evidence category 3 miracle. There's a Ravner. Okay. Give the order. Begin, commence, and jump to the warp. Guys, you should be closing the gates. Close the... Close the shutters. Close the warp shutters.
Attention. Preparation procedures for warp translation have been initiated.
Valancius flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void shift plunged deeper into the Corona's expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius.
And we rescued nobles and the power core.
The crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Okay, and she'll cut herself again. Journey through warp. You're furibundus, okay? Footfall. Okay. Yep. Okay. Personal cipher. Thank you once again. We'll disembark at Footfall. The trail of evidence leads to docks. Are you leaving as Henrik? Ranging between the Lord Inquisitors. Okay, yeah. Praise a true servant to the Imperium. Arbiter. Right this moment unlikely. Da-da-da-da. Argenta. Head of the Drusians. Join Lady K. How about the system? Okay. Altar. I had to attending a shrine for 3,000 cycles. What do I need to know about Footfall? Largest port and trading system at the capital expanse. Or Cronus Expanse. Okay, so it's main base of operations. Pirate hideout. Yeah. What's the main base? Abelard. What about the guy in charge? Oh, he sells Xeno items. Okay. We're good. And Winter Scale. We rescued a Winter Scale. Why does the Liege want to see me so badly? Footfall's a brief stop. What next? As soon as we solve the issues plaguing the ship, we can head back into space. Begin the translation back into real space. No one at the station. I'm arriving as the rogue trader. I need to state my power. And have you heard anything? Grim room over lunch. Captain Theodore's ghost has been seen. Alright, so Henrik is looking through my communications.
To what do I owe this visit?
Let's see. The cargo. Well, if you are leaving, have fun. Alright, let's see. Crazy person. You can be a grand. No, you're an overseer. And we'll give you servo skulls too. Okay. Enough questions. Okay, so they said that there was something here. Do you have any other information for me? No. Lord Captain, Machine Spirit Mechanism slumbers. Who are you and what's your purpose? Sacred Mechanism. What's the blood key I'm supposed to use? In my hand goes. Chomp away. Have the tech priests been able to discern how able to start the warp engines? No. There's encrypted data. Scanning. Da-da-da. Data repositories. Hypodermic tattoo augment. You need to know about these caches. Restore Thargonis. Kiev Gamma. Who are you? Let's look at the Lord Captain's quarters. Those are other cogitators. Okay, I can put things in the vault. No rewards. Performing ablutions after such a major battle. Do I want to summon anyone to speak with me? First, we relax and close eyes. Indira. I need to ask her questions. What are you smoking over there? Mylon Obscura. Sure, I'll try some. Carouse test failed. Stare at the blob until it ignites or disappears. This is vile. That will be all. You may leave. Alright, we need to relax after that. Oops. Okay. Okay. Well, let's travel around before we head to Footfall. But I will save Footfall for another episode. Because that's obviously quite a big place to explore. On my order, prepare for combat.
Adjust head. Fire at will!
We need to up our crew posts so that we're equipped to deal with this. I thought it gives an explosive damage. Oh, that's a mistake on my part. Unbound Avarice. Forgot that's what I named my ship. Okay. No. Our warp channeler will be that. Our shield master. And you. Some sealed. Vox going to say they don't want to talk to me. Fine. Drusus's blessing. What's your squadron doing here? Develop supply routes for charge merchant fleet. How are the merchant fleets operating in the Kronos Expanse? Where do you source your components? Let me see your equipment. See, even if I upgraded my... Yeah, it wouldn't help me. So no point. Alright, what can we improve? Our engine. Torpedo tubes, maybe. 90% chance to hit. Well, definitely. I want torpedoes. You become cargo. You become cargo. Hull repair. Yeah, not yet. Footfall's the only place I haven't gone to. Mm-hmm. The Ancients of the Cult have come aboard. Where were they quartered? Who others supervised? Okay. Tell me more about the killings. Begin the interrogations. Yeah, uh-huh. Assign enforcers. It's not just the refugees. What? Crew members? So we have people blinding
Lord
themselves.
Captain.
I've discovered that there's caches that were left by Theodore. Do you know anything about this?
It is wise for a rogue trader to have caches where they can safely store important information. And utterly unwise to share the coordinates of such caches with anyone. Even one's most trusted associates. I'm afraid I do not know how to find the caches, but I can offer some help. Your predecessor used this numeric code to deactivate certain defense systems in her service. If I know Lady Theodora as well as I think, then I'm quite certain that she left her caches well guarded. In that case, this code will be useful to you.
Okay.
To what do I owe this visit?
How do we deal with this? Did you know anything about a ship called the Fire Reckoning? Alright. Mort. How about you?
Greetings.
How'd you end up here?
I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the cultist attack. That story is complicated. It just so happened that
Continue.
I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers of the archenemy.
Tisk
I was
tisk.
badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, where her crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I had barely recovered from my wounds when the cultists struck. Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations.
What happened to people who wounded you?
Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship while I was unconscious, and when I came to my senses, we were already flying away. How I pray to come face to face with those heretics once more, and it's bound to happen someday.
Is it difficult to accept that you made a mistake?
It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them.
Where'd this happen?
On one of the recently discovered planets in the Expanse. No one suspected that it had already been tainted by the filth of heresy. Had I known it beforehand, of course I would have been on my guard.
Maybe we can go to the planet.
The path to that planet was lost. All the knowledge is gone, along with the previous navigator. It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the von Valancius Protectorate must have plenty of other issues to deal with right now. Perhaps later, when the skies above our heads have cleared.
Okay, so what's it like traveling on Theodore's
I
ship?
hadn't been here that long. Just one journey from Footfall, and the other journey, the majority of which I spent in the confines of the Medbay. I can't tell you much about the first voyage. I was more focused on prayers and ruminations than on the people around me, or the journey itself. During the last journey, Seneschal Viserion stood out for me. He came by several times to ask about my health. He's an honorable man and a loyal servant of the Imperium. I think he is as meticulous in his inspections of the logistic systems as he is in his inquiries about the health of the occasional sister of battle aboard the ship.
Okay.
But not all of Theodora's people have earned my trust. You know who I'm talking about. There is no place for Adira Tlas among the God Emperor's faithful. I'm surprised she wasn't in league with the cultists. And I'm equally surprised by how deep heresy and treason run in this place. I'm glad we all made it through that dark hour. May the day that follows be bright.
Interesting comment.
As you wish.
Tell me about the Adeptus.
Gladly. There are none more faithful to the God Emperor than my sisters. We fight against his enemies by the will of the Holy Ecclesiarchy. I beg your pardon, Rogue Trader. Here I am talking about what every lesser noble in the Imperium knows. So what exactly are you interested in hearing about?
Well, what order are you from?
Once I had completed my novitiate, I was sent to the Calixian branch of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, assigned to the Order's Pronatus. The Order's mission is vital and noble. The Sisters Pronatus protect great relics of the Imperium. We guard them, preserve them, escort them when they are brought onto the battlefield or presented for pilgrims to venerate.
Okay, continue.
And we seek out the relics that have been lost. Neither a coven of heretics nor the most wicked death world can deter Sisters Pronatus when their goal is to return a piece of the great legacy of the Imperium into the hands of the faithful.
Well, the Pronatus aren't Order's militant. Why are you such a big fighter?
Don't let the name deceive you. The Order's militant trains sisters to march onto the battlefield as an army. That does not make sisters who belong to the non-militant orders timid and helpless. Both the solace-bringing Sisters Hospitaller and the enlightened Sisters Dialogus know how to greet enemies of humanity. Their dialogue with heretics is usually quite short, with the last word being a bolter discharge. And my order has all the more reason to be known for the martial prowess of its sisters. We are the keepers of the Imperium's relics. What would become of our blessed hero's legacy if the Sisters Pronatus could not protect it?
So, They say that you're fiercest in the faith amongst the warriors. Is that true?
It is. The Sisters of Battle are a fire lit by the God Emperor. They are the echo of his voice that travels through the dark expanses of the universe. We bring his wrath to heretics, mutants, and other enemies of humanity. We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words, more often than not with a bolter.
Are all the sisters as faultless as you say?
Even the novices of the Adeptus Sororitas are drawn from among the most worthy. Those who have taken the vows and become a full-fledged sister are the best of the best, tested by trials of body and spirit. Yes, there have been cases when a sister stumbled or showed weakness, but do not expect to hear a story of depravity or downfall from me. Each such occurrence is a great tragedy for us all. Light cannot bear the smallest speck of darkness within. And thus those who have trespassed or shown weakness of spirit are given a chance at redemption. They are called Sisters Repentia, and may the enemy tremble before her, for nothing can stop a sister of battle who yearns to be cleansed of fault and weakness.
Okay.
Wearing nothing but robes, no armor, eviscerator in hand, those sisters who have once faltered find repentance on the battlefield. Their lives are seldom long, but a death in the name of purgation is a better fate than to live with a shadow in one's soul.
So, you said you belong to the Calixian branch. What brought you out here?
The Order sent me to Footfall. My undertaking was to assist the local priesthood of Drusians in caring for a sacred reliquary that had been there since the time of Parson Mr. Wayne, the station's founder.
Are there any other members out here?
None that I'm aware of, but the Sisterhood's orders are many, and can operate independently of one another, sending their sisters wherever their presence is needed as deemed by the Ecclesiarchy. Perhaps somewhere in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, may his path be blessed, my sisters perform their duty as we speak. I wish it were so. Even a single evening spent in joint prayer and training would bring me joy.
Well, no more questions about the sisterhood.
Should any more arise, keeping them to yourself would be imprudent. It is a virtue to take an interest in holiness.
Tell me about yourself.
About me? I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to tell about me?
What else is keeping you here?
The ship was targeted by heretics, which means that my presence here and the assistance I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect its reliquary, but for now, I wish to remain a part of the Rogue Trader's crew.
We'll try and keep her happy. I enjoy your company. Please remain.
Those are very courteous words, Rogue Trader. Thank you, both for your words and your hospitality.
Okay, that's enough for now.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Tell me about House Orcelio.
As the only voice of our family on this vessel, it is an honor. As long as your questions are courteous, I will answer every one of them.
Is the Orcelio prophecy system named after your ancestor?
You are shrewd indeed. My ancestor charted that route while fleeing the enemies of humanity. They say the Emperor himself was his guide, because the warp expelled their vessel without a single loss. Unfortunately, the lips of those who relate this tale seep with disgusting green hubris. I think Kalain Orcelio was simply a skilled navigator.
I take it your house's rich history?
Oh, yes. The navigators of the house came to the Coronis Expanse fairly recently, a mere 208 years ago. Before that, our ancestors expanded the borders of humankind's dominion for the glory of the Emperor. blazing trails to different corners of the galaxy.
So who rules your house?
Just as a rogue trader stands at the head of a protectorate, a Novator heads a navigator house. It is the Novator who decides where to look for alliances and which path their bloodline is destined to tread. As for our house, the transfer of power to a successor is currently underway. In the meantime, Great Regent Auronto Orselio is ensuring the stability of the house.
So you lived in seclusion. Are you the successor?
So says Regent Auronto. Nothing is decided yet. Some people in the house become enshrouded in rolling grey clouds at the thought of me becoming the Novator. But even more are bound with dull leaden chains. They think I am not ready for such a burden.
Let's talk about something else.
By all means.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a part of House Orselio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis nobility. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing at the boundaries of the dark unknown. The Starway Atlas contains 2,843 routes that chart the sectors of the Segmentum Obscurus and reach all the way from the Coronis Expanse to Holy Terra, and uniting the Imperium's thousands of worlds. House Orselio is bound by commercial pacts to houses Galeatis, Ortina, Drotus, and... There is a dark blue knot tightening on your neck, Lord Captain. I can see my reply is not satisfying your thirst for knowledge. What is it you desire to hear exactly?
I asked about you, not your family history.
A navigator is given life only to serve their house. Our every breath, every word, every deed is for the good and prosperity of our house. By looking at me and not seeing the house, you only see a fleeting shadow. If that is what interests you, ask.
What does it feel like to guide a vessel through the warp?
It may be difficult to describe. You see, every navigator perceives the warp differently. My mentor, Great Regent Auronto, always described his travels through the Immaterium as a journey through a vast wood with countless paths. And I, assisting him in the first voyages, futilely tried to follow his example. But the wood would not reveal itself to me. But everything changed when I found my own key to this mystery. You see, I've always brightened up my rare moments of leisure time by painting. You may recall there was a workshop in my chambers. As soon as I imagined the warp as a blank canvas, an indescribable feeling came over me. I moved the brush, going deeper and deeper into my own painting. Visions were hidden within the vibrant colors of my palette, and something inside me knew which should be brought out and which should be left behind. I woke up several days later, after the voyage was safely complete.
I noticed your talk a lot about color.
The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane. You cannot know that a fruit has rotten from the inside until a blade slices it in two. I can see the rot from far away. It roils like swamp mud, oozing through the bright peel. Anger and boredom, sadness and joy. Everything that people shut away inside themselves is revealed to me like colors on the canvas of my world.
Did you ever live anywhere other than York 5?
Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orselio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. My childhood memories are too vague. Sometimes I dream about the colorful birds that built their nests in the garden, or the servants dressed in purple livery, or the blue fog that rolled over the lowlands behind the palace. But everything is covered in a rosy haze. Perhaps it is my imagination, not my memory, that is painting these pictures.
Tell me about your life on the station.
My stay on the station was wholly dedicated to preparing me for my future duty. Astromancy, astrography, numerology, the histories of my house and the Imperium, as well as other disciplines. For many years, dozens of instructors tirelessly prepared me for my destiny. And once a year, Great Regent Alronto would come to the station. He would entrust his beautiful vessel to my command, so that I could master the practical aspects of our art as well.
Did you have any friends?
The Regent gave me a bird from a sunlit planet once. I tried to befriend it and make it sing, but for some reason, it refused, and died soon after. The instructors were too respectful of my duty to my house to waste precious time on idle chatter. Aside from them, there were only servants on the station, and you know they have their vocal cords removed, so they cannot break their vow of silence. And since the subject has been breached, Lord Captain, why do you not follow this honored tradition? Your decks are so garish. Apologies, I meant noisy. The rabble don't just chatter. Sometimes they shout and even sing. Why do you allow such a lack of restraint? Rogue traders are highborn, are they not?
You may find this difficult to believe, but that doesn't happen outside of your house.
Please forgive me, Lord Captain. I was sure it was a sacred tradition made sacrosanct by the ancient vows of obedience. I expect more surprises will be waiting for me outside the walls of Urak 5.
Your third eye, do you always conceal it?
The Navigator's open eye is baneful to whoever the warp's ruinous shine falls upon, and therefore it is the symbol of our power. We are the guiding stars of humanity, found worthy of an uncommon gift, and one of the duties that we bear is to guard our eye, even from wayward glances that may bear evil. Besides, I am aware that lesser servants of the Imperium may find our appearance repulsive. The Navigator gene twists the features the rabble are used to seeing, and the magnificence of our role cannot be grasped by their feeble minds.
Who cares for their opinions?
I am not ashamed of my appearance, nor do I require anyone's approval.
Let's talk
You
about
will
something
hear
else.
no objection from me, Lord Captain.
What does your special sight reveal?
Sister Argenta shines like a guiding star, inspiring resolve in those around her, seemingly inexplicably. However, I see a dark and ugly fog billow behind her, contrasting sharply with her shining light. It burdens the Sister of Battle. It drags her down. Yet Argenta herself is hardly aware of it. Seneschal Viserion is among the few whose colors are a pleasure to look at. Whenever the Seneschal speaks, heavenly crystal clarity spreads around him. And whenever he is angered, dark blue clouds condense over him. And in his rare moments of joy, a pure gleam of sunset pink caresses the souls of those near him. Out of your entire retinue, Lord Captain, he is the only one I would trust with my life.
Okay.
The esteemed Magos Haneman is shattered, like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors. His bright, beckoning hues are mixed together in complete disarray. I must confess, it perplexes me. Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of the Omnissiah.
All right.
Behind the cobalt steel of his thoughts, behind the cold, faded gray of his emotions, an ember, the color of amber, glows in Master Van Kalox's soul. So bright and warm, one is tempted to touch it. It is sad that the interrogator seeks to drown it with his own hands in the bottomless blue of duty. Sad indeed, but I can relate.
All right.
Idira's emotions are like a maelstrom. Bright, unbridled, enveloping her form like a wondrous kaleidoscope of colors. And as dangerous as a twisting warp storm. The riot of colors hides the truth from my eyes. What exactly is driving this woman? Is it her own will, or is it the Immaterium, Lord Captain?
Cubella is bathed in crimson as bright as fresh blood, and its sight is all the more striking in the embrace of impenetrable darkness. And yet, there is no malice in these heavy shadows. They are impartial, morose, uncompromising, and ever consuming what weak flashes of other colors there may appear.
I will take my leave now.
I have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
Okay. Just want to make sure. You. No. Have you discovered anything more?
The Omniscient.
How about you, Abel? You seem to have a very strong reaction to what Argenta said by the broken lens.
It was just my nerves playing up. Something about our little saint doesn't sit right with me, and I trust my gut. Oh sure, she seems straight as an arrow and as predictable as a hangover after drinking. But when I look at her, something about her makes my brain itch. After that conversation, I tried to listen to what was being said about her. Beyond the door, what I heard was strange. Blood in her past, twilight in her present, and something like a star leading her. But where is it leading her? I saw several roads, and all of them frightened me.
And what does it all mean?
If I knew, I would have told you. Hearing things clearly requires cooperation from the other person, you know. But that cobra just hisses and spits its venom at me. I don't trust her one bit.
Do you think we should keep an eye on her?
It certainly wouldn't hurt. I'll keep a watch on her too. If only I knew what it meant. Maybe it means danger for her. Or maybe danger coming from her.
So I learned about these caches. Do you know anything?
Me? Not a clue, Lord Captain. I don't know who Lady Theodora would have told about a thing like that, but it definitely wasn't me. Why would you whisper that to me now? Why? Lord Captain, I don't know anything about caches or Lady Theodora's secrets, but the voices have just reminded me about something. I was once given the chance to try some real wine. Lady Theodora gave me some. Not just any old synthetic booze, but her favorite plonk. She always drank it in her palace. It was golden in color, and its name was Flame of Purity.
In palace, huh?
A silly name. But the flavor was so intense, and like nothing I'd ever tasted before or since. Apologies. It's probably not important, but I don't know anything more than that.
I'd like to hear your augury, Idira. What waits me?
All right, let's hear what they're whispering about you. Another road. The road begins at the threshold of the expanse and leads to the bowels of the emerging world.
Reading the threads of fate is not meant for you, slave of the enthroned corpse. Step into the embrace of doom, for thus was it preordained by the architect of fates.
That wasn't me. I swear on everything that's holy. I don't know what the second road is or who watches over it, but I beg you, stay away from it.
Okay, I do not trust you.
Domin.
You torture your flesh. What's the meaning of this ritual?
Torture? I bear the sacred marks of the Undying One's service. Death has bestowed them upon me. Though others may cherish hollow riches or meaningless beauty, it is my duty to cherish his gift of blood. Each wound is a symbol of our service to him. Each drop of blood carries his blessing. To renounce these scars is to renounce the Undying One himself. Death whispers to me, you are worthy of bearing his marks. Tell me, Domin, do you wish to honor your flesh with his gifts?
Absolutely not. Put your dagger away.
A boon cannot be given to one who is not ready to receive it.
The Undying One whispers my name. Do you carry out his will?
Lords and wretches are equal before death. If such is the Undying One's will, I will guide you to him, Domin.
Okay. What does Domin mean to you?
The Gothic we use to communicate is different to that spoken on the upper decks. Domin has many meanings. Giver of life, Lord or Lady of the Ark, and Shadowless Sun. The matriarch Spider gave this title to the rogue trader who allowed her to form the blood-spun web. We use other titles as well. For example, Venai means Master of the Immaterium, or Watcher of the Veil. Vil means one who must go to the other side. Amic means one you can trust in battle.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. A spear in the hand of the Undying Emperor. I am your shield and shadow. Your blade.
You have a unique fighting style. Could I ever learn it?
Your body will fail you, Domin. Your bones will break. Your tendons will snap. Your heart will stop. Our rituals of self-perfection are unending. They demand absolute dedication and decades of special training. However, if you devote the next 30 years of your life to its study, you might be able to learn the basics.
All right, thanks for sharing with me.
It is not difficult to speak the truth.
Tell me about the Emperor's Tarot.
I use blood to read his sacred cards and hear the whisper of the Undying One. His tarot is not an answer, but a question I ask of the universe. And the universe answers with questions of its own. In this sacred communion, I perceive hundreds of possible outcomes. They are all true, and yet they are only visions. I know what will come to pass, and yet I do not.
Aren't they usually read by sanctioned psychers?
I am the spear of his retribution, not a witch or a sorcerer or a soothsayer.
And
I
yet...
have no strange powers, but I do bear his blessing. I do not command the veil. I am guided by his whisper and led by my faith, by the tenets. Please, do not mistake me for something I am not.
Can you give me a reading?
Ask the cards, Domin, and I will listen.
What does the future hold for me?
The first card is the young warrior. It suggests inexperience, a path of becoming. The second card is the shattered world inverted. The path will have twists, turns, and thorns, but you will gather allies along the way and find what was lost.
Okay.
The third, the hound inverted. Someone has marked you as their prey and is chasing you through a field of traps. The lost child. You will leap into one of those traps of your own free will and place your trust in someone truly desperate.
Okay. How did you come to get these cards?
It is a holy relic that has been passed down from generation to generation. Only the first and second spinners are allowed to study the sacred cards and interpret their meaning. We use his tarot to guide the cult and discern the tangled threads of fate.
How many cards are in your deck?
34. There used to be more, but some have perished in the darkness of time. Their loss is a great tragedy for the blood-spun web.
All right, let's talk about something else. I must take my leave.
May the Undying One shroud your footsteps from the faithless.
All right. Can I... Let's go visit the Void Ship Shrine. We have to do something about the... survivors. Not good. Okay.
Let's seize the moment.
Go to the Astropathic Chapel. Hey, Zachary. Oh. Go back to the Lord Captain's quarters. Well, it's been 2 hours. I think I'd like to call it a session. That way I can head into Footfall fresh. Who's talking? Okay. Well, like I said, I think I'd like to just end the session here. So our journey and exploration of Footfall can occupy more of a session, a little bit more than just, you know, just the docking. I'd like to dock and explore and start diving into Footfall. And man, I know that's going to take more than an hour, so I'll save that for tomorrow. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'd like to thank anyone and everyone that has given a like or subscribe. It means a bit to me. Lets me know that, you know, people are watching. People care. I'm not just sharing it with the void, so to speak. Which, you know, I know. I'm not, because I do know that there are people that watch and leave me private comments. People that I know personally. And that's fine. But if you want to leave me a comment, I'm more than happy to review it. I hold all my comments. So if you mark it private, it'll stay private. And I'll try and answer as best I can. If not, and it's not spam, I just publish them. However, until the next time, I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Hoping you're taking time for yourselves. And I hope to see you again soon. But until then, this has been Mhorgrimm. Bye now.